Start a YouTube channel. Whether you review products, give your opinion on the local news, or start an entertaining personal finance and self-improvement channel, there are many different ways to earn passive income through YouTube. While YouTube rewards channels that have higher view counts with built-in ad revenue once you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, the easiest way to make money on YouTube is through product endorsements. These can be your own other passive revenue products like ebooks or secondhand sales, or you can use affiliate marketing to create on-click revenue. Kind of tying into that are stock photos and videos. If you're a photographer or videographer, or just simply have access to an extensive portfolio, it is very easy to monetize your work over the internet. On sites like dreamstime.com, you can sell your work to companies or individuals that would like to use your work for a quick royalty fee. Since you already created those contents, it is really awesome that you could make some further money off of that. You could also buy and sell domain names for websites. A lot of people are trying to build online businesses these days, and a catchy name is a very important part of a marketable brand. Having that right name is crucial to reaching out to our targeted audience. Investigate trending new markets and use some creativity in purchasing domain names that organizations or companies maybe would later find useful and will eventually try to purchase from you. This is also really great if you have a business idea and try to do some market research by yourself. High yield savings accounts. Another way to earn passive income, albeit at a lower level than stocks and bonds for example, is a high yield online savings account, which can be ideal for growing your emergency fund for example. Even though the interest rates are at an all-time low right now, over time these small increases or differences start to add up and are really beneficial for some money you were just putting to the side anyways, so you might as well earn at least something out of it, right? Invest in rental properties. One of the most popular ways to generate real estate passive income is to invest in rental properties. Investors who play their cards right by purchasing the right property in the right situation for the right price, for example a fixed rate low interest loan like you could get right now, can create a steady revenue from rental income, while they also have the option to make improvements to the property and build equity. And ideally, the value of the property appreciates over time. Be careful though, as this only works on rental properties that are either rented out or that are house hacked, therefore properties that bring in a reoccurring monthly cash flow. Your home is not an asset. Real estate investment trusts, or REITs. For a lot of us that don't have enough capital to start investing in rental properties, REITs can be a great alternative. REITs tend to pay generous dividends. Why? Because REITs typically invest in income-producing properties or high-interest debt service, so they're inherently more passive income-oriented investments. REITs tend to do well when the real estate markets are doing well. And likewise, when the real estate market isn't doing well, their dividends and value suffers. But a deciding advantage here is that you can sell REITs just as quickly as funds or stocks on the same exchanges, while still profiting from diversifying your investments into different areas. This is important because just because the stock market crashes, for example, that doesn't mean, as we have seen, that the real estate markets crash. So if you're looking to diversify your investment portfolio into real estate, but don't want to invest directly, REITs can be a great high-yielding option. Rent out your car.
Dude, where's my car? Where's your car, dude? Dude, where's my car? Where's your car, dude?
Individuals can rent their cars out short-term to other individuals. Yet another example of sharing economy at its best. Rent out your parking space. Fun fact of the day, did you know that the average vehicle is parked 96% of the time? parking spaces are really becoming valuable, especially if you live in a city. For example, in San Francisco, parking spaces can cost as much as up to $375 every month. But let's say you live in a more inexpensive city. I bet you that you could get $100 a month for your parking space, so $1,200 every year. Draft up a contract and rent it out. Rent out your spare room on Airbnb, for example. Don't want a full-time housemate? Consider renting out your spare room to short-term guests. This may be better because you can set your own schedule and only really rent it out when you feel like it. This means, for example, if you have to deal with your girlfriend's parents the next weekend, you can block those dates within the Airbnb app. If you have the cash, you could also think about buying rental properties specifically for renting these out on Airbnb. That way you can avoid the screening and leasing to long-term tenants. Freelance graphic design. Freelance graphic design can help build your toolkit for a career in design and also scratch your creative itch. If you're skilled in InDesign or Photoshop, graphic design is a great way to generate additional income. This kind of goes along, but specifically designing logos can be a great way to improve your portfolio. And last but not least, as promised, some quick, rapid fire, and at least for YouTube, unusual profit ideas that you might not have thought of before. You could participate in scientific studies. For example, participate in a sleep study where you get literally paid to sleep. A dream come true. You could participate in customer interviews. Your feedback matters a lot to companies, and this is why they will actually pay you to get your opinion.
The 4th of July. Here's an actual customer out here. What's the best kind of firework to buy?
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
Where are your parents? Kid's sketchy. Back to you guys.
You could think about house sitting. Especially in more wealthier areas, people that go on vacation are willing to pay you to look after their homes. Consider vehicle advertising. If you watch this channel, you probably don't have a Lamborghini yet. So you might as well consider using your car as an additional income source. Make money watching TV. You could do this by allowing certain stations to track your watching behavior.
He did?
Be an extra in movies. Most of the time, you end up sitting around anyways and can do some other productive stuff while also getting paid. Think about selling your clothes. Most of us have more clothes than we need, so make your life easier by selling some. Sell your plasma. This is kind of weird, but it can turn into some nice profits. People are always looking for additional storage space, and they're willing to pay for it. Get paid to install apps on your phone. Research on the internet how to do that. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for bearing with me. Let me know down in the comments below which passive income idea you like the best and want to try out. And if you didn't like any of them, then...
Oh, try me, bitch.
If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking the video and joining the movement by subscribing to this channel. I regularly post videos with a lighthearted take on personal finance and self-improvement topics. You can contact me on pretty much all socials right here at Benni Springer, and I would be very glad to hear from some of you. I really appreciate the support, and with that being said, I'm out.